So that's a unit that's charging. Just quickly run through movement and charges to tell me the differences between the two.
Movement, you can do turns, and that doubles the amount of inches that you can move.
That's a run.
Oh, that's
a run.
Charging, it adds 3.
Adds 3, yes.
Yep. And then running at doubles it.
Yep.
And charging, you can't. It has to be in one straight line.
Correct.
And you have to end within your melee range.
Correct.
Melee range from the enemy model.
Yeah.
And you also have to end facing.
Yes, whenever you end your movement, you have to directly face the target.
Okay.
Okay? So, what is the most important rule about moving models?
Straight line.
Straight line. They move in straight lines. Okay, I was going to show you these. I don't know if like people online or on the video might have seen these, but these are called steppers. Okay, and they've been designed by, I think these ones are Muson Minis, and basically they're single-inch movements. So say you have a situation where Kaya has to move around some models or something, you're like, I don't know if she can actually get there. You can use these, measure 4, and then I've got 3 more inches of movement, so I can get this out. Be like, I'll end up there. Can I attack people that are there? Just measure with this after you put the proxy base down, right?
Yeah, okay.
They're pretty cool, and they have different size ones. So that's for a large base, and then they have medium and small bases, and apparently they have huge base ones as well.
Wow, that's so big.
Okay, so that's the basics of moving and charging. What we're going to do is we're going to disassemble this, and I'll show you charges with single models, okay, which is exactly the same as the unit, so it's a lot simpler, but we're just going to run through it anyways. Okay? So we're going to reverse the situation, and we got dudes on this side, Wolves of Orgros dudes, and on this side we have Megalith and Wolf Lord Morag. So, start with Wolf Lord Morag.
Okay, well, I gotta find him?
Yes, you need to find him.
Oh, no.
You should go back. Hopefully I've added him. Yes, I have. Okay, so what is his speed?
Speed is 9.
Speed is 9. So let's have Morag declare a charge. You have to pick a model to charge. That's always a stipulation. You have to pick a model to charge.
Well, I guess him right there.
With that guy right there? Okay.
Yeah.
So perform the charge.
Okay, charge is 9, 12.
Yeah.
Inches in total.
I guess we should do the check through. He does have line of sight to the target.
Yes.
That's totally fine. He's going to charge how far? What's the speed?
9 inches and then plus 3 for charging.
Yes.
So 12.
So he can physically move 12 inches. He's going to have no problem getting there, which is fine. Something that people talk about is total threat. Like sometimes when you're playing, if you're unsure how far a guy can get to kill people and stuff like that, you can say, what's Call's total threat? Okay. And the guy will say 11 inches, which is like 6 speed, plus 3 for a charge, plus 2 for melee range, right? So for Wolf Lord Morag, you can say 9 inches, plus 3, plus 2, or plus 1 for his melee range, for a total of 13 inches of threat.
Okay.
Okay, so carry on, do the charge.
12. So I guess just do it from there.
Yep, that's a direct charge. So he turns to the direction he's going to move. He moves, ends his move within 1 inch melee of the target, which he is, and then he can turn and face. Another option is, we're going to run through it a couple different scenarios here. Say you want him to end up over here for some reason, right? He can turn and face, and we know he's got 12 inches of movement, so he can move very far. He charges to here just before the front line of his base, the front line of his front arc where he can see. He's going to leave, so because he has to stay to a point where he can see him. Right? Yeah. And then he turns and faces. So he can end up a little further that way if for some reason you need some more space here for Megalith to charge in or something like that.
Okay.
Okay, let's try something a little different.
Little conga line?
Little conga line. Alright, now declare a charge for Wolf Lord Morag.
I guess. I couldn't charge them because I wouldn't be my melee range.
You wouldn't be able to end in melee range, and you can't see them. Okay, this is getting into another topic, but a lot of it's interrelated, right?
Yeah.
So same size bases block line of sight to other bases that are the same size and smaller.
Okay.
So you can't see these guys back here because these guys are in front of them.
Okay.
So, but alternatively, I mean, you can pick any of these guys as your charge target. If the situation was like this and this guy was over here, you can still draw a line of sight to him. You could declare a charge on the flag bearer and you could move in like that. Right?
Okay.
But let's try something different. This is going to make it a little crazy. So, you only have 1 inch melee. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Let's switch. We'll floor Morag with Kaya. Okay. Do you remember Kaya's melee range?
2? No.
Yes, you're right.
Oh, 2.
It's 2 inches. So on this side we have Kaya on Laris, and on this side we have the Wolves of the Ouroboros, and they're screening for call, right? They're trying to prevent you from charging call. The problem with this is these are small base models.
Uh-huh.
This is a medium base model.
Mm-hmm.
So she can see call over top of them.
Yeah.
Okay? So she can declare a charge on call, and she's got speed 7 plus 3 for the charge, and she has 2 inch melee. So she can potentially charge in here and still attack call even though these guys are in the way.
Okay.
Okay? I'm trying to think of other situations. Let's say you want to try to kill the leader, this guy here, right? If this guy's in the way, is Kaya going to have line of sight to him?
No.
No, because he's a medium base, he's a small base. What's another weird situation? Okay.
Could there be like a multiple wall of small bases? Would that make kind of...
To him, you mean?
Yeah.
Well, what could be the situation is that you have your line of dudes. They're not actually blocking line of sight to call, but they're preventing her from landing anywhere where she can reach him.
Okay.
So she can charge in, but she can't reach him, so she has to deal with the guys in the front line first, which there's ways to deal with, or whatever. Same thing if Megalith was behind here. He's too big for these guys to screen
Yeah.
with line of sight. And it's also true for shooting. Okay, so I think that's enough stuff for moving on charging.
Mm-hmm.
Let's quickly recap, see if I've forgot anything. So, movement.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most important thing about movement?
A straight line.
Straight line. For runs, what happens?
It doubles the inches.
Double the inches in speed, yep. For charges,
Adds 3 inches.
adds 3 inches.
And you have to stay in a straight line.
You have to go in a straight line. At the end of the charge, you...
Have to be within your melee range of the person that you're charging.
Yes, and then you...
Have to look at them, do the
Directly face.
directly face.
Directly face. And at the beginning, to be able to charge the model, you have to be able to...
See them, line of sight.
Line of sight. And we'll talk about line of sight more later, but in terms of the models, that's the case. Same size or larger block line of sight. Okay?